Hello and welcome. Let's be honest, in a world full of video calls, having a good webcam setup is, well, it's everything. But getting it right can feel like a total pain. So today, we're going to walk through a super simple guide to take your webcam from blurry and frustrating to sharp and professional in just a few minutes. You know the feeling. We've all been there. You hop on a really important video call, you catch a glimpse of yourself on the screen, and you just think, oh no, is that really what I look like? It's grainy, it's dark, it's out of focus, it's just a super common frustration. But what if I told you that you could diagnose and fix it for free right now from your browser? Okay, this is the transformation we're talking about. We want to move from that blurry, poorly lit feed on the left to that sharp, professional, and confident look on the right. The difference is just huge, right? And today, we are going to bridge that gap. So, how do we get there? Well, we're going to use a simple, free, and totally private online tool. Think of it like your personal camera technician, helping you figure out exactly what's wrong with your video feed.
Now, before we go any further, let's talk about the big one, privacy. I know what you're thinking, and this tool is built with that right at the forefront. Everything, and I mean everything, happens locally, right inside your browser. Nothing is uploaded, nothing is saved to a server. Your video stream stays completely private, just with you.
The whole process is incredibly simple. Seriously, just think of it as a quick 3-step health checkup for your camera. It's fast, it's easy, and it gives you results you can use right away. It really is as simple as this. First, you hit start and give your browser permission to use the camera. Second, you just pick your camera from the list to see the live feed. And third, you use the tools on the screen to check its vitals. That's it. It's that straightforward. Okay, so you've run the tests, and now you're looking at a bunch of numbers. What on earth do they actually mean? Let's break down these camera vitals and turn them into simple, actionable tips you can actually use. First up is sharpness. This is basically just a score for how clear your image is. And here's a great little trick. Point your camera at a book or something with text. If you see that sharpness score jumping all over the place, that's a big red flag that your camera is struggling to focus, or maybe your laptop just isn't on a stable surface. Now, this is a really crucial point. Do not compare your sharpness score to your friend's score. It doesn't work that way. It's all about the trend for your device in your room. The goal is to see if stabilizing your camera or adding a light makes that number go up and stay stable for you. Next up, brightness. This one's easy. It's a simple scale from 0 to 255 that tells you how bright your picture is. If that number is looking a little low, the solution is usually pretty simple. Get more light. Either move closer to a window or just flick on a lamp. All right, let's talk about a funny word, clipping. This measures the parts of your image that are so bright they've gone completely white or so dark they're pure black. You know, like when a bright window behind you just becomes a white blob? That's clipping. And when it's high, it means you're losing detail. The fix is usually to change your position or soften up that light source. Of course, sometimes things just don't work right off the bat, so let's run through a quick troubleshooting guide for the most common issues you might run into. Okay, this is probably the #1 problem people face. You click Start Preview and you get nothing, just a black screen. So what's going on? Here's your checklist. First, the oldest trick in the book, just try refreshing the page. If that doesn't work, make sure you've actually selected the right camera from the drop-down menu. And this is a big one. Close any other apps like Zoom or Teams that might already be using your camera. If all else fails, just try a different browser. Another common roadblock is that dreaded permission denied message. You know you have a camera, so why is the browser saying it can't get to it? 9 times out of 10, this just means you accidentally clicked deny when that little permission box popped up. It's an easy fix. Just go up to your browser's address bar, look for the little lock icon, find the site settings, and change camera permissions to allow. Then refresh the page and you should be good to go. Oh, and make sure the website address starts with HTTPS. Browsers are picky about that for security. And finally, what if you get a message saying the camera is occupied or that it can't be started? What does that even mean? Well, it usually means exactly what it sounds like. Some other program on your computer is already using your camera. It could be Zoom, Teams, OBS, you name it. The fix is to find that other app and close it completely. And if you're really stuck, a good old-fashioned computer restart almost always does the trick. So, now that you've run the checkup and you know how to troubleshoot, you are officially ready to become a webcam pro. Let's just quickly recap the key takeaways so you always look your best. Remember these 4 things. 1. Check your focus using something with text. 2. Check your exposure by pointing the camera at something bright, like a window, to see if you're losing detail. 3. Get rid of any shakiness by putting your laptop or camera on a stable surface. And 4, and this is the most important one, master your lighting. It is the single biggest thing that'll make you look great on camera. And there you have it. You've got the knowledge, you've got the tools. You can now diagnose, fix, and optimize your webcam. It doesn't have to be a source of stress anymore. Now it's a powerful tool for clear, confident communication. So the only question left is this: your camera is ready? What will you show the world?